Hey Sqadians, welcome again. The topic of discussion today is a very well-known and the essential most component of our body. That is the blood. We know that the blood is the most vital fluid of the body. For centuries, scientists and philosophers alike have regarded blood as the fluid of life, because it mainly carries oxygen that is essential for respiration and thus for life, from lungs to all parts of the body. And it carries carbon dioxide that is formed as a result of various biochemical processes from all parts of the body to the lungs, from where it moves out by exhalation. It is also considered as a fluid of growth because it carries nutritive substances from the digestive system and hormones from endocrine glands to all the tissues. And the blood is also called the fluid of health because it protects the body against the diseases and gets rid of the waste products and unwanted substances by transporting them to the excretory organs like kidneys. The blood of an average adult measures about 5 liters and accounts for 7% of body weight. So we can define this vital body fluid as: blood is a liquid connective tissue that mainly transports many substances through the body and helps to maintain homeostasis of nutrients, wastes, and gases. Blood is actually a connective tissue consisting of several types of cells in combination with fluid. That is a tissue with a fluid matrix. And its complex fluid composition allows it to function differently from other connective tissues and provide it some distinct characteristics. Blood is the only fluid connective tissue in the body. It is a homogeneous liquid. That means it has similar composition throughout. And unlike other connective tissues, instead of staying in one location, blood can move. Due to these distinct characteristics, blood performs some very important functions. These functions performed by various components of blood mainly include distribution, regulation, and protection. Distribution. Blood performs major role in distribution of various substances throughout the body, like distribution of oxygen from the lungs to all body tissues that enable them to perform necessary cellular processes. Delivery of nutrients absorbed from the gastrointestinal tract to all cells in the body, that is necessary fuel for cells. Transport of hormones from endocrine organs to target organs, there they perform their respective functions. And transport of metabolic waste products that are formed as a result of cellular processes, from cells to various elimination sites, that mainly include the kidneys, for disposal of nitrogenous wastes in the urine, and the lungs, for the elimination of carbon dioxide through exhalation. All these functions of blood come under the category of distribution. Other than distribution, blood also plays a role in regulation. That includes maintenance of proper fluid volume in the circulatory system. Proteins that are present in the blood prevent excessive fluid loss from the bloodstream into tissue spaces by maintaining osmotic pressure inside the vessels. Therefore, fluid volume remains in the blood vessels, supporting efficient blood circulation throughout the body. Next role is in maintenance of body temperature. Blood regulates body temperature by absorption and distribution of body heat, as it transports heat from deep organs to the skin surface, and thus regulates heat loss from the skin. Next role is maintenance of normal pH in body tissues. The proteins and other solutes or electrolytes found in blood act as buffers, thus prevents serious changes in blood pH, and maintain it to normal range that is 7.35 to 7.45. Now, after distribution and regulation, another role of blood is in protection of the body. That includes prevention of infection. Blood plays a role against any infection inside the body by the actions of antibodies that bind and kill foreign antigen, complement proteins that destroy pathogen by initiating cascade of complement proteins, and WBCs that help in detection, presentation, and direct or indirect killing of microbes. In this way, it protects the body against bacteria, viruses, and other foreign agents. Other than this, blood also provides protection by preventing its loss. For this purpose, platelets and clotting factors come into action that are the part of blood. They begin clot formation by accumulating at the site of injury, and thus slow down or completely stop the blood loss. So all these functions make blood a very important and vital component of our body. And that's why we created a detailed video on blood that will for sure boost your knowledge. Let's see what we are going to learn in this video. In this video, we will learn in detail about blood components that are plasma. We will talk about the composition and physiology of plasma and formed elements. We will first learn the genesis of formed elements called hematopoiesis. Then we will discuss the physiological roles of all three formed elements that are erythrocytes, white blood cells, and platelets. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Don't forget to download our apps so you can watch our video lectures anytime, anywhere,